You know what's really crazy is when I worked at McDonald's, I saw this guy was standing up on top of the, like, next to the French fry fryer. He was like standing with his feet, you know, like this. And I watched him slip and fall, and his leg went into the fryer, and then he pulled it out, and all of the skin came off his leg, and he had to go home. It was horrifying. I was like 16 years old, believe it or not. And this is how I opened my stand-up set. Instead of doing comedy, I do shock and awe. I can't remember. I think we closed for the day because they were like, bro, we can't be using those fries. Totally didn't filter it after. Probably not. I honestly wouldn't be surprised. I will admit there was like 2 or 3 times, and again, this is years ago, so you can't like get me in trouble. But I did drop many sponges into the fryers, and they instantly melted away. And then we continued to cook with it for the rest of the day. So if you went to McDonald's in Buffalo between 2010 and 2012 and you got sick, you may be entitled to compensation. You know what's really funny? Do you guys know what the movie Pink Flamingo is? So there's a director, John Waters, absolutely legendary. So funny, so smart. He has made some of my favorite films of all time. There is a infamous movie called Pink Flamingo, which is known for being extremely disturbing, okay? It's not disturbing in the sense that it's graphic. It's shocking in like a very unique, kind of funny, silly way. And years ago, I went on a first date with a girl from Hinge, and she was like, I love movies. I'm a big movie person. And I warned her, I was like, well, I'm gonna go see the John Waters Pink Flamingo. It's playing in theaters. And she's like, oh, okay, awesome. And I warned her, I was like, it's pretty fucked up. Like it's disturbing. It's known for being whatever. One thing that I forgot is she wasn't bothered by the disturbing scenes. You know, bird is the word. The bird's the word. There's a part where somebody spreads their asshole and sings it with their butthole. And she was like, I need to step out for a moment. And then after that, I never saw her again. And I think it was the bird is the word thing. There's a scene where a girl literally eats dog poop, like actually. And that's what ruined it, was the singing butthole. Also, on another first date back in Boston many years ago, I brought a girl to see The Fly. If anyone has seen The Fly, it's a beautiful movie. It's an incredible body horror. I won't spoil too much, but it is kind of emotional. For as far as like body horror goes, it's pretty it's sad, but it's an incredible film. So again, I went on another first date. I brought this girl to The Fly. Warned her, it's kind of gross. It is a horror movie, whatever. She's like, that's cool. I love that. I'm down for that. Awesome. I love Jeff Goldblum. I think she even knew who Cronenberg was. She was like, I love Crash or something like that. Now, this is what is really funny, okay? She was not disgusted by it. She was not put off by it in the slightest. But the end of the movie made her cry so much. She was crying throughout the entire ending credits, the whole end of the movie. And I was like, I felt so bad. I was like, you want to go to like a cafe or something and we'll chit chat, whatever. She then proceeded to cry for like 20 straight minutes about the movie at the cafe. I eventually was like, hey, I gotta go. My roommate can't get into the apartment. I need to go help him. And I just like left this person crying there. It was absolutely unbelievable, bro. Like, I'm not kidding. Like 40 straight minutes of crying from The Fly. I need to see her letterbox. I know I should have gotten it. Dude, when COVID first happened and when all of the protests and stuff were happening, they were happening right outside my apartment. And me and my roommate would take like an insane amount of edibles and then just blast Eternal Atake extremely loud. It was it was pretty good. And then I would get extremely sunburnt. Yeah, that's when I built my computer off that Biden bucks, bro. Type shit I'm on, bro. That's really... Like in support? Yeah, it was in support, of course. There was nothing else I could really do. It was COVID. I have a bad immune system. So I was like, okay, well, I gotta stay inside. But the least I could do is get really high off edibles and listen to Eternal Atake, listen to Silly Watch. Taking an edible that gives you frothy gum, excuse me. If I did, okay, this would only be for YouTube. But okay, this is something that I wanted to ask because I do think that we have enough people now. Now, if nobody watches it, I won't do it because that's stupid. But if this is something that people would be interested in watching, I want to do like kind of a podcast thing, but not really, with my friends. But here's the thing is, I would love to do a call-in segment. And I can only do this for YouTube because while I do trust a lot of you guys, I think that some people will call in and say some crazy things. Another white boy with a podcast? Bro, if you don't have a podcast in 2026, you're missing out. Has anyone seen Tom Green's old podcast? What? Well, I guess it wasn't a podcast, right? I can't remember what it was called. I think that would be really, really funny. Tom Green from the, Tom Green, Freddy Got Fingered. What was I just saying though? Twitch partnership. We got declined again, folks. We got declined because we haven't been streaming long enough. And that's fine, I get it. They want to make sure that I'm not going to just stop streaming. They also want to make sure that you guys actually fuck with me on some real shit and that you're not just trend hopping. So it says, we'd like to observe your channel's growth for a while longer to ensure you can maintain your current trajectory. They said, bro, we know your ass about to fall off. We're preying on your downfall. It's coming. Get ready. Most other aspects of your channel seem healthy. So we encourage you to continue broadcasting great content and expanding your audience and reapply within 3 to 4 weeks. So here's what we're going to do, folks. We're going to broadcast the worst content imaginable for the next 3 to 4 weeks. All right? I'm about to pull a Gabe. Y'all about to be seeing nothing but gay porn. It's going to be implied. No, but it's fine. It's totally fine. I think eventually we're going to get partner. It'll come. You just gotta stick around, Like Twitch said, we gotta make sure that your trajectory continues. We gotta maintain the current trajectory. All right, you guys know what that means, right? Every single person in here has to come to every stream from now on, or else we're gonna get fucked. We're gonna get in trouble. I guess I'm pretty sure partner lets you control the ads a little bit more, which is like one of the main reasons that I want it, just so that I can make it so you guys don't have to get blasted with ads constantly, right? Because I know that there's a fuck ton of ads that I can't control. I have it set to as little as possible. Will you refuse my load? No way. So no loads refused stream until we get partner. Everyone knows this. It's the loadathon, bro. But yeah, you can use ad blocker. I don't give a fuck. Am I allowed to say that? Guys, can you tell me what are some things I'm not allowed to say on Twitch? Well, I know like a lot. I'm not saying say the words. Don't say them. I genuinely don't want you to say them. I'm just meaning like what are some things that I shouldn't talk about? 9/11? I think you can talk about 9/11. I talk about 9/11 pretty consistently. I think I know why you got denied partnership. I think I have been pretty good. Come on, guys. I've been pretty good. I've been on my best behavior. Come on. Oh, come on.